guys and gals? Nary here from Drake Queen Gaming. Some of you may on Twitter, the Gaming Dragon. Today I'm coming back at you with another Let's Play episode of Glory Hounds. Anyway, y'all, let's go ahead and jump right back into it, shall we? Alarm Chain, you were up, and let's go. Alright, Alarm Chain, are you up? Okay, let's do it. Alright. But you'll be fast and flexible enough to dodge any incoming attack. You'll be untouchable. I'll die of embarrassment before anyone even gets close to attack. Assuming anyone would even want to come anywhere remotely near me looking like that. I'm not so sure about this man's sense of style anymore. Ooh, excuse me. Do you maybe have something a little more modest? Oh yes, in fact, this next one maybe I'm a good middle ground. 1 second, y'all. Alright, there we go. Okay. Well, yes, in fact, this next one may be a good middle ground. I think I felt less scared when I had a pistol pointed at my face. Behold! Oh, jeez. God, come on. Why is he dressing him up like this? This is, I thought instead of something flashy, perhaps something a little more traditional would suit you better. Something typically Batavian. He looks at me, tail wagging, a big smile on his face. His eyes are twinkling like Lou's when they dig up a famous model's dirty secret. Either he's lost it or he's trying to pull some sort of prank. It is a pretty outfit, but I'll leave wearing dresses like this to Willem. I'm not a maid! He looks at me a little more seriously. Maybe this one is just a bit too ordinary. What about this? What about this is ordinary? He clears his throat. How about this one? A loose page falls out of his sketchbook. It's not me in the sketchbook, it's... Is this what people mean when they say fake it till you make it? Oh, how'd that get in there? He snatches the page away before I have time to take it all in. I don't think Milo was kidding when he said the boss was an idealist. Anyway, here's my final design. This one should have everything. Please, no more. Oh, well, there you go. I am vetoing this one myself. It's not even your outfit. It is a fashion crime I will not allow. Number folder. Oh, right. It's like German. Okay. If this one doesn't quite hit the mark either, I'll have to go back to the drawing board. I actually have a lot of great ideas we can still try. No, this man cannot be allowed to continue. I'm putting a stop to this madness right now. Give me that! I yank the sketchbook from my overly excited boss's hands. Rel tilts his head and cocks an eyebrow. Marker! Oh, yes! He hands me a pink one. Perfect. I flip to the nearest empty page. Clearly I have to take matters into my own hands. Well, if you want to sketch out some of your own ideas, be my guest. Let me tell you, though, fashion design is not easy. Yeah, you demonstrated that clearly enough. I think I got this. Rel gave me plenty of ideas on what not to do, but there are a few gold nuggets in some of the designs. I have some ideas. My hand moves all on its own. A little bit of this, maybe some bling over here, and... I'm doing it! I'm in the zone! This is gonna be great! Moments later, and I'm pretty sure I've nailed it. Here, this should do. I hand the sketchbook back to Raoul. He seems genuinely excited. Alright, let's see what you came up with. I watch him with bated breath. I knew being a vigilante was going to be a tough job, but I had no idea I'd have to avert a disaster of such magnitude this early in my career. At least everything's settled now, or so I assume. No sooner had I let my guard down than I noticed a devilish smirk stretching across Raoul's face. He turns the notebook around and turns the notebook around and around in his paws. I see. Perhaps we could reinforce it here. Add a splash of color there. Yeah, that should be nice and comfortable. Would it be stretchy enough? Milo, a pen if you please. Milo tosses him a pen. He catches it without looking and immediately begins scribbling wildly. Are you gonna be alright? Alright. Please, Spot, you're talking to a 4 times Innovator of the Year winner. My designs are the heart of this very city. A little outfit doesn't scare me. The ones I've seen so far scare me plenty. Okay, then, let me know if you need anything. Happy to, He raises a thumb, not even looking in my direction. His tail's wagging so fast I fear he might take off any second. Oh. Alright, let me sip my coffee. There we go. That's the stuff. Help! Milo folds his arms. No sense getting through to him when he is in state such as this. Inventor's frenzy. Does this kind of thing happen often? Once or twice every few months. Last year he was locked in room for 2 days. Wow, must have been important business. Trying to design robot that makes soup. Soup? Had to force lock after Master Brevoort set off fire alarm. Took 3 weeks to get tomato stains out of carpet. Milo shudders and feathers sticking out the top of his head bobbing left and right like a metronome. 3 sentences in, this story's taken more turns than a roller coaster. He clears his throat. Fancy coffee or tea? This could take some time. Won't say no to that. I can run up and make us some. No need. We'll go. Don't you want to take a break? We were at it for a while. Hell, I'm pretty winded myself. Only reason I'm asking is because I could use a change of scenery. Only thing tired is earholes from constant talking. Making coffee and tea is one of many duties as butler. Do not neglect duty. I just feel bad making you do everything, you know? I do not feel bad. Get paid plenty for it. On the other end of the room, the screen flashes. I hear a soft ring. Milo gives a shake of his head, while Raoul refuses to look up from his sketching. Suppose coffee and tea will have to wait. What's going on? We have caller. Accept call. Screen flashes again. Hi. Hello. Is this working? The video's call is a little blurry. I can't really tell what I'm supposed to be looking at. But just screen, please. We cannot see you. Oh, silly me. Of course. There's some more shaking before Afina's face comes into view. Her glasses make her eyes look 10 times bigger than they actually are from this angle. Well, if it isn't Mimi. Your feathers are looking quite radiant today. New shampoo, perhaps? Did you just say Mimi? Oh my gosh! Mr. de Bruges is there as well! I see you found the address after all. Oh, yeah, thanks. I did. Oh, wow. Okay. Right, that's what she looks like. Okay. Mimi? What is nature of call? Is... Ooh, excuse me. Is Mr. Donhound around by any chance? It's quite unlike him not to answer my calls. He's usually so diligent about things. Malo's eyes flick to Raoul. For a moment, all we can hear is the boss's scribbling. Preoccupied. Nature of call, please. Dearest Mimi, have a heart. Life's short enough as it is. One oughtn't spend it fussing, fretting, and grumbling. You'll get wrinkles. How do you see wrinkles through feathers, though? Life is too short for frivolities as well. Nature of call. Now, I called you because we received a very strange card in the post today. Oh, I think I got that one too. Apparently there's some real estate scam going around. Were that only true? No, this one came directly from the Saltwater Syndicate. Now, there's a name I hoped I wouldn't hear again. Though I suppose it was only a matter of time. She holds up a little red piece of paper, no bigger than a credit card. There's a cute little anchor drawn on it. Calling card? Yeah! I didn't see him stop sketching or move until he was standing right next to me. That seems to be the case, yes. Glad you could join us after all, Mr. Donhound. What does it say? She clears her throat. Ahoy! All me lily-livered mateys of... Opcadoct? Of Opcadoct. Batten down the hatches for the heist of your measly lives. Is this a calling card or a movie ad? The Syndicate's coming for and yours, and you best believe we'll be given no quarter. All your riches will be ours for the taking, and that pretty little dress, too. Impression is frighteningly accurate. Can't disagree there. They fit that all on a card that small? Indeed they did. Such pretty handwriting as well. In any case, I trust you understand the predicament I found myself now. What? The predicament I found myself in? Oh, her, okay. You need someone on guard duty to prevent the items from being stolen. I'm surprised you caught all that. 1 second, y'all. Coffee sip. Alrighty. So quick on the uptake, and yes, that's it exactly. Unfortunately, I'm not exactly in a position to contact the authorities directly. We have a new collection on the way, and any scene caused now might be enough to convince our backers to let us go. So subtlety is name of game. I don't think you'll find any here, not with Raoul's tight rubber suit. What are you thinking, Milo? I suggest doing planned close reconnaissance to ascertain threat and secure perimeter before making rash decisions. It could very well be children's prank, but we will have to be ready if situation goes south. Discount can go. What? Are you sure? Come on, Milo, it's just recon. Spot's got ears and eyes, doesn't he? It'll be a good opportunity to see what he's made of. If the Syndicate does show up, we'll be right behind him. He points behind him to the drawing. I still have a project I need to get back to. Your opinion, Duskhound. My very first mission is to protect millions of euros worth of art. How exactly do I do recon? Our training didn't quite cover that. Not to worry, Mr. de Rouge. It is actually quite a simple matter. All you need to do is scatter around the gallery and report any suspicious activity. Keep a particularly close eye on the Money Talks gown. It is easily the single most valuable item in our collection at this time. You've already had a run-in with a member of the Saltwater Syndicate, though not a particularly gifted one, so you know what to look for. You know what to look out for. Not all gonna talk like pirates, are they? And if I see anything suspicious, I just report back over the radio? Precisely. We will monitor the situation and take action when needed. Avoid physical confrontation if possible. We're not ready. As much as that stings, it's probably true. If I'm just playing undercover security guard, I think I'll be okay. Wonderful. I'm sure you'll do a splendid job, Mr. Duskhound. She giggles. Is my code name that funny? All of a sudden, I wonder if I should have listened to some of Milo's suggestions after all. Oh, heavens no. It's all just so very exciting. It reminds me of when I first met Mimi. Well then, I shall leave the gallery in your very capable hands. With that, she closes the call. Milo turns to me immediately. Before you go, let me give you earpiece for radio contact. He takes a little box out from one of the large cabinets and hands me a small device. It's like a regular earbud. It has a small switch and a big button in the middle. Turn on switch to establish radio connection. After that, simply push to talk. I put it in my ear, though I leave it off for now. If I didn't feel like a spy before, I sure as hell do now. Good luck on the mission, Duskhound. I believe in you. Raoul gives me a firm pat on the shoulder before returning to his sketchbook. I leave Milo and Raoul to their tasks and make my way out of the mansion. Milo was kind enough to arrange this fancy new bicycle for me, but I'm sure he just wants me to get more exercise. It's nice to have a reliable mode of transportation again, though. Shippersburg has always had an amazing bike infrastructure, and biking is usually almost as fast as driving, especially during rush hour. There are dedicated bicycle highways completely free of car traffic that connect the city center to all major districts. The only method of transportation that's more efficient is taking the underwater trains, but I'm not made of money. I'm about to hop on my bike when I realize I'm all alone on this mission. I wonder if it'd be okay if I brought someone along. Yeah, it's only recon, right? I look less conspicuous if I have a friend with me to check out the gallery. More importantly, it might actually steal my nerves. My mind immediately goes to Lou. For one, they love art. At the very least, they love the idea of loving art, and I'm fairly sure they're off work today. I'll give them a call. Alright, last sip of coffee. Alright, down the hatch. Alrighty, alright. I forget, what voice did I do for Willem? Like this? No, Willem, there's Willem and there's Lou. No, you're doing it all wrong. It's supposed to go the other way around. It's 25, not 52. Oh. You mind moving the ladder a wee bit? I can't reach the bloody thing from here. And just where are the balloons? Where'd you put 'em last time? If I knew that, I wouldn't be bloody looking for 'em, would I? Am I interrupting something? Oh, sorry. Hey, Alex. We're having a little moment. Oh, is that Al? Hello, Al. Willie says hello. Hey, Lou. Do you have some free time right now? There's something I wanted to do, and I could use your company. What is it? It's a surprise. I hate surprises. Okay, want to go check out Opkadote? I'm probably butchering the pronunciation of that. Ooh, I'd love to. I think we're due for a break right now anyway. They lower their voice. Willie's about to throw his back out over there. I heard that. Cool, well, I'll meet you at the Hen then. See you there. The Hen is a mess. I knew Willem would be preparing for the anniversary, but I had no idea it'd be this much of a war zone. There's flags and empty balloons all over the place, with Lou and Willem standing together at the heart of the chaos. Hey there, love what you've done with the place. Now, just the bloke I wanted to see. I need someone with lips to give me a blow. Lips? He keeps popping the balloons. They weren't made for sharp beaks. Discrimination, I say. I see. I'd be happy to help you out later if that's okay. I already made some plans. Right, Lou did tell me you were heading somewhere. Better be someplace safe. Whole district's in a tizzy after what happened at Mr. De Bruyn's place. Saltwater Syndicate's been causing a whole bunch of problems lately, They have. You don't know the half of it. Yeah, but isn't it mostly big heists? Robbing an old lady doesn't seem like their kind of thing. I'm just glad she's okay. She's a guest of honor at the party tomorrow. Guest of honor, huh? Fancy. I thought you put on the mother hen act and call it a day. Mother hen? Shite, I have to see if this dress still fits. He runs off into the storage room while Lou laughs. He'll be away for a bit. Alright, if this corset rips because you wouldn't help me put it on, and I'll put it on your tab. Silly. Absolutely silly. Lou and I get off at the tram near the top of the art gallery. It's a majestic building sandwiched in between rows of fancy townhouses that are all at least 150 years old. Some are a little slanted. Rumor has it a distant relative of the Batavian royal family used to live in one of them until recently. My companion has assured me, however, that it's just a ruse to draw more people to the area. No doubt to spend money at all the famous brand stores. I'm sure they researched the matter at length to come to that conclusion, so I'm not going to question it. Even as we're walking, they're scrolling through Apkadog's website, no doubt checking out what they have on display. I have to say, Al, I'm surprised you of all people would want to go to an art gallery. Your dinosaur speech last week really opened my eyes, so I'm trying to be more mature. Really now? Nope, I ran to the curator of the gallery last week, quite literally. She gave me tickets and said I should go check it out. In all honesty, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't at least a little curious about the money talks gown Finna mentioned. Besides, if I'm gonna be old, I can at least pretend to be cultured like you. Alright guys and gals, I'm gonna go ahead and pause it right there. I gotta head off to work soon. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, leave a super thanks or a tip if you can, it always helps. Until the next video, I love you all. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!